Wait, he uploaded a video. I watch a lot of this guy's
Azure
videos.
Promilia
I've watched
is a
him for
gacha
a
game that
few
I am very
years.
eagerly anticipating. I know a lot of you are as well, but apparently there
Sorry
is a
to just
lot of
steal
drama
people's
concerning a brand
content
new
here.
announcement that
Can
was
I
just
make it
made
go
specifically
faster?
pertaining to Global. A
This was
day without
19
drama
hours
concerning a popular gacha
ago.
game. What is that even like? Massive
Be dead
Azure
on
Promilia news
arrival.
and drama. I hate to be the bringer of apparently bad news, but Azure Promilia is going to have an English dub. That's right. After what seems to be an entire freaking year of no communication whatsoever from Azur Promilia, maybe more, especially concerning Global, because we've had a Chinese beta test, a Korean beta test, a Japanese beta test. I think we've actually moved through 3 Chinese beta tests, but we don't even know who the publisher is really for Global yet, let alone a goddamn beta. But apparently, the game is already planning an English dub, which means that Global is definitely moving along. Real Azur Promilia fans will boycott the game now. Will probably be DOA, dead on arrival. Just look at the comments for proof. Now, I opened this because I wanted to go ahead and read through it. Just to be clear, having Global release being confirmed and casting a wider net for your potential player base via English dub is a bad thing. I thought it was the other way around at first myself, but now I know. Okay, so clearly he's being a little facetious here, right? This is sarcasm. I'm guessing if that wasn't already obvious. I guess naturally, Tamil is a member of our community,
No, I'm
so to be a member of our community, there comes
too.
a
I
certain
mean,
level
I
of
like
humor,
to
sarcasm
listen to
that
them.
you need to
I'd be
have.
playing
Otherwise,
in
you're probably going to take offense to everything. If it wasn't clear, my
OG
post was full of irony. At
language.
first, whenever the news, I was ecstatic because we finally get a
If
confirmation that
not
Global
for
release English dub
stream,
to boot for
but
those who wanted.
people are
What's not to
mad.
like, right? Then I started reading the comments to see how
I
excited people were, and boy, was I
thought we were
wrong. For them, it's the
expecting it
worst
to come
possible. It was
out
imaginable, and I was left confused. It's a weird AF reaction to
with
have.
English
This drama
VA.
proves why interacting with game-specific communities sucks. People cry
I
about
didn't know
dubs
this
because
was
all the
ever
tourists will now try
a
the game. Doom posted the game because they apparently already know the subtitles and localization will suck now, even though nothing is really confirmed. Oh my god! So, as you all know, I play all my gacha games in English.
I
It
didn't know
allows
this
me to
was
enjoy the game because I can understand it without having to read the
controversial.
subtitles. So when I'm playing the game, when I'm doing things around the world, they speak. When I'm focusing on like all the epic things
So
going
many
on in the
gachas,
cutscene, I can hear
Skyball,
what they're
so
saying without needing to
many.
read the subtitles. As you all know, I am friends with the
I
main
don't
child
know
voice
how I
actors
keep
of
up with
Parthia
as
and
many
Mother
as
Waves,
I
also
do.
friends with Jane
Not
Jackson, voice
having a
actor of Female
life
Rover in
is
Mother
the
Waves, and
answer,
Perlica
but
in
even not having a
Tilto.
life,
I
I'm
have some
at my
very talented
limit.
voice actor friends, and they do a phenomenal job. They actually work for a British voice acting studio that is incredibly talented. They do the English dub
Can't
for
you
Verse
though?
1999, Wuthering Waves, Art
Can't
Knights
you
Enfield, and a bunch of
though?
other gacha games. Even Hoyoverse has started using some of these voice actors for some
What?
of their
Do you
characters
guys
now, and
understand
it
why
stands to
they're
reason why they don't have the
upset
same
about
issues that the
it?
American voice actors have.
I'm a
So,
little
I mean, I don't see anything
confused.
wrong
I'm
personally
not
with them using an English dub voice cast. I think that just makes it better, appeal to a larger demographic of players.
I'm
And I don't
not
see why you
picking
want
a
to limit
side.
your total
I am
pool of
confused
potential
though why
players
it's
to a fraction of
controversial.
people. And that isn't to say that, you know, it's only a small number of people that use like a Japanese or a Chinese or a Korean dub, but you are definitely limiting your potential reach. And for a game as big as Azure Promilia might be, we need to reach the maximum possible. I also want to point out here, as an additive, now just because they are going to have an English dub doesn't mean they're going to necessarily have the English dub be like, I don't know, what the people are claiming, like woke or something. So from my perspective, it is completely down to the localization team. The localization team is going to localize the game into English, and then after localizing it, then the voice director will come in and he will be in charge of, or she will be in charge of directing the voice actors. But the localization is going to happen first. The dub itself is going to have no impact
they
whatsoever
mad at
on the
localization?
writing. So I'm going to go on a limb here and assume that that's what people are
why-
upset about. And it's also highly unlikely at this juncture that they're going to use the American voice actors. I know all the
But
SAG-AFTRA
even
stuff that
for
happened with the
dubs, they localize. Like jelly donuts on Pokemon. They even just a dub is localized, or I mean, just a subtitle is localized.
Hoyo voice actors and everything. So I'm going to go out on a limb and speculate that they'd probably use the same studio that all the gacha games are using now. The listing was translated using DeepSeek. They're looking for a voiceover supervisor in Shanghai, full-time R&D technology, manage the demand forecasting, scheduling, quality supervision, integration testing for multi-language voice assets in games, coordinate and communicate with English and Korean dubbing suppliers and voice directors, have a comprehensive understanding of the entire multi-language
Is
voice
this like a
production pipeline, maintaining
Chinese
mature
fan
workflows. Looks like they're
thing?
hiring
Chinese fans are mad
voiceover
that they're
supervisor to manage
like
English and Korean dubs. That's interesting, not just like
watering
Chinese and Japanese.
down
Okay, let's see
the
why
fan
people are
base.
upset. Yo, I don't mean to
Is
interrupt the
that-
video, but I need to take a moment here. Regular video world to me. So
Like,
do you
is that what the sentiment is? I'm just trying to understand the angle.
Yeah, exactly. You never see any of the British voice actors involved in any drama. So I'm totally all for that. Reverse 1999, the game's an amazing dub, choosing their VAs, 100%. Damn, they really just done goofed, huh? Couldn't resist burning precious resources into an English dub that most weebs won't use.
They're mad they wasted resources on English? I'm like really so confused.
A lot of people use the English dub for games like Wuwa, games like Genshin. Have you seen the amount of people that follow these voice actors? Tens, if not hundreds of thousands, because of how much they love them. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people using English dub. That's a damn shame. And people like people said dub titles are even worse offenders. What?
9/11 for this sub is to know Ian dub is coming. Like, why? Meanwhile, people are going insane. Like, I just don't understand why it matters. I really
Also, you don't even need to use the English dub. If you don't like the English dub, just swap to Japanese or Chinese or Korean. 9/11 for the sub, the no English dub is coming. Yeah, I know. I'm just happy that we're actually getting a global server. Yeah, exactly. This just got a whole lot more cringe really fast. Shit to your voice acting and tourists is actually open. This is a massive, high-budget, AAA open-world action gacha game. Do you want it to appeal to like 50 people? No. The tourists are the actual players of the game. I'm sorry. This might...
And tourists? Yeah, so I think they're like acting like they're watering down the fan base by doing global dubs, but I'm confused because Azur Lane, this is the same company as Azur Lane, right? And Azur Lane has had global for, I mean, almost 10 years, right? I feel like Azur Lane has been out since I was in high school, if not pretty soon after. So like I've heard of the Azur franchise before Azur Promilia. And I think they had maybe they didn't have English, but and I'm also like in an MMO, maybe tourists would matter more. Even then, I don't think it would matter that much. But I like in a game like this, it's like they're not even gonna be in your world. You know what I mean? Like if anything, would you not want more people, even if it is just tourists coming to play the game, to like help fund the banners? Like,
upset some people, but the average majority of a player base consists of the normal casual players, not the hardcore grinders that are trying to get that top 1%, not the people that are going to try and exile or forbid discussion or inclusion of other dubs. No. Worst part about this is the potential problem with subtitles. Instead of proper translation, we could get dub titles that are made to fit whatever English voice actor director wanted instead of what the devs intend. No, the game is localized into English. That is a localizer's job. They have an entire localization team.
And the person down here says the same thing. As a dub does not mean worse localization, even if the material is only subtitled and not voice dubbed, it still goes through a localization team.
Localize something. If
no matter what, it's localized.
The localization team wants to mess with the translation, and they will. It's got nothing to do with the English dub. The English dub is literally just a byproduct of the translation and localization process. It can happen even without an English dub. Exactly. Yeah, that is exactly my point. I think some people misinterpret like the power that an English dub has or the purpose for it. Why throw money out of the window for a trash English dub? Just don't.
Like if you are reading the words, you're reading it through localization.
Use it! Here come the problematic Twitter warrior American. I mean, they might not even use it. Arknights, Enfield, Wuthering Waves, Reverse Night. So many gacha games are using the British VA. So, I mean, from what I recall, even Ananta is using British voice actors. From what I've seen from some of the characters that appeared in the demo. Oh, fuck me. English dub. Really? Can't wait for dialogue
to be altered for no reason. Yeah, I'm confused why do people not understand that? Like, the dialogue will be altered no matter a dub
for no clear reason, leading to a jarring mismatch between what characters are saying versus
just because people aren't speaking the words doesn't mean that it didn't go through a localization
over with English subs. Focusing on English subs rather than aiming for a simultaneous release. It's so over. It's honestly better for the game to have no global server than to have one with English dub. Laughing my ass off.
Rather than focusing on simultaneous release, I also don't think that them making an English dub, like, that doesn't mean that it's releasing separately. That doesn't mean global will take longer.
Over. It's honestly better for the game to have no global server than to have one with English dub. Laughing my ass off, low-key real. We're gonna have censored camera angles, character just moving fast, down from below, cardboard self-insert main character, a wider audience speak in the promo interview, censored designs such as Abby and the Maid, granny panties for mostly characters, now a shitty English dub. How can they dig themselves even?
Again, see, and I knew they were going to say the censorship thing. They always say the censorship thing. And like, part of me does understand what they're saying. Like, but the other, like, this is an unrelated issue still. Like, that was going to happen no matter what. That's like a regional issue. Like, anytime a server makes global, that like you just need to play on the Chinese server, then you know what I mean. Oh, you get to Pokestar. Stop. What Coco? How cute. Congrats, Skybolt. Also, Chinese causes games to get censored way more often than English. CT. And like literally the games are getting censored regardless. They were talking about that with Blue Reflection, which we are going to watch in a second, the trailer for Blue Reflection that comes out this Wednesday. But yeah, I like like that game, I don't even think has an English dub. I think it just has. I don't play Arknights. A lot of us here play it. Ellie, oh my goodness, hello, hello, good to see you again. Um, but I haven't played since the Electric DPS girl came
Devo. Oh,
out.
so you mean to tell me they're doing what every big gacha game does to appeal to the largest demographic of players? You mean to tell me they're doing what is absolutely necessary for them to succeed?
And it's like having it in English, like that doesn't even mean the OG. Like you need to just find a Chinese game of the version to play. I don't know, like because like a lot of people were saying that a lot of games get censored in Australia specifically, so that like a lot of the times like games will be that's what they were saying about Blue Reflection, that like it had a hard time releasing in Australia, so that the whole game was censored globally for Australia mainly. And like I feel like what do you like, you know what I mean? Like that's going to be an issue forever no matter what. Like it we all have to, like if it's for global release, they're not going to like censor the game 50 different ways just so literally, and just play like an emulated Chinese only version if that's like what your highest priority
As a gacha
is.
game. Okay, yeah. So they are an open world gacha, just like Enfield, Wuwa, Genshin, NTE, Ananta. They all have female main characters and male main characters. It's to appeal to the largest demographic. That is how these games work. There's nothing wrong with appealing to a wider audience. Lots of games do it. I mean, I don't know about granny panties for the characters. Nothing I've seen would make me believe that's the case. The camera angles thing, that's like, that's the majority of gacha games. The centering the little girl characters, I mean, okay. I don't know what was censored. Once again, ew. So, I mean, yeah, evidently there are a lot of very upset, very negative people because they're getting an English dub that is going to follow the English localization. Yeah. So the game is already in a lot of drama before Global even has a publisher confirmed yet. Oh my god, like these communities, you just can't make happy. You just can't. You do anything, they all get angry. They all get upset. Like, thank God, like the vast majority of people here don't give a fuck. This is a small group of very upsetty spaghetti people.
Yeah, I don't know. I like really, usually even when something is like super contentious like this, I try to like understand the thought process behind that, like both sides, you know what I mean? Like I just don't even think this one makes sense. Like, because I feel like a lot of the time, like, you know what I mean? Like, this one just doesn't even totally make sense. Like, a lot of these issues are not correlating.
Social media, they're just gonna yell
But
into the—
I don't know. I think that's that.